Today I'm making a chicken casserole using the pressure cooker function of the Ninja Foodi 15-in-1. I always used to make it in the slow cooker, which does taste really good, but for the days when I forget to set the slow cooker off in time, I tend to use the pressure cooker. All the ingredients are listed in the description down below or over on my blog. So start by chopping up the onion and then heat some oil on the sear sauté function. When the oil is hot, add the onions for a few minutes until they begin to soften. Give the onions a little bit of a stir around as they cook. Next, add the chicken to cook them on both sides to seal them. I tend to use boneless chicken thighs, or you could use chicken breasts instead. Don't worry too much if some onion or chicken sticks to the inner pot. We'll scrape that off before we set the pressure cooker off. Once the chicken is sealed, pour some of the hot stock into the pot and use a wooden spoon or similar to scrape up anything that has stuck to the base of the pot. This not only adds lots of extra flavour to the recipe, but if there is stuff stuck to the pot, it can throw up an error message when the foodie is trying to come to pressure. So now it's time to add the vegetables. You can add whichever ones you have available or prefer. I'm adding some carrots, celery and some new potatoes. And then at the end, I will add some frozen peas, or you could instead add broccoli or any other greens you prefer. If any of the potatoes are large, you can cut them in half. And by adding the potatoes, it means we'll have a complete one-pot meal. Occasionally we'll leave the potatoes out and have it with some mashed potatoes or occasionally some rice. I've also added 2 cloves of crushed garlic and then 2 teaspoons of dried mixed herbs, 2 bay leaves and then some chicken stock. As you can see, I forgot to stir the stock pot in until it was dissolved, so I will give the pot a bit of a stir before I close the lid. Then finally, I'm adding a little bit of salt and some ground pepper. So once you've stirred everything together, close the lid and switch it on and slide it all the way to the left so that it's on the pressure cooker function. It's already set to high pressure and 10 minutes, so that's good to go. So double check the valve is set to seal and then press the start button. It should take about 10 to 15 minutes to come to pressure, and then of course the 10 minutes that we set for it to cook. But before we check on the end results, don't forget you can also find this recipe over on my website, Liana's Kitchen, where you can also print the recipe out, as well as search for some more pressure cooker recipes and air fryer, slow cooker, lots of different recipes. At the end, leave the pressure cooker for about 10 minutes before doing a quick release. Really, I could have set the Ninja Foodi 15-in-1 to release after 10 minutes, but I seem to be in a bit of a forgetful mood today, and so I didn't do it. Anyway, that's not a problem. I can just manually release it. Once you're able to lift the lid, check on the thickness of the liquid. I like it to be quite thick, and so I stir in some chicken gravy granules. You could use a cornflour slurry instead if you prefer. Stir the gravy granules in gently, as the chicken will sometimes be soft enough that it will fall apart, which of course is great, but you don't want it too broken up. So remember to remove the bay leaves and then add the frozen peas if you're having them, or you could add in some broccoli or some runner beans, whatever you prefer really. Simmer for a couple of minutes before serving it up. And that's it, a really tasty chicken casserole. I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. It would be amazing if you could like this video and let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.